Montana leaders getting a better understanding of how President Trump's infrastructure plan could help the Treasure State.
With $50 billion handed out to rural America, Montana fits that mold. But that money isn't free, and it comes with requirements before any protection begins.
I think the biggest thing is, what are the matching funds? How much is it going to cost? How much in those funds do we have available? I mean, we all have projects and lists, but it's a finite amount of money that you may have to match some of that. And depending on what those percentages are, will determine how many projects we're actually able to even look at.
Now, the conversation, part of a much bigger discussion at the three-day Montana Association of Counties conference in Billings. Officials say last year's special session cuts to the budget and county services makes this conference more significant.
Presentation offer county commissioners some insight on how to adapt to the financial landscape of the state. But even with the president's proposal for infrastructure funding, it's being met with some skepticism that the plan may not fit Montana's blueprint.
I know it's still in draft form, is this notion of 80%, 20%, where the 80% cost is borne by the local property taxpayers or local revenue sources, is going to be really problematic. Public-private partnerships work in certain circumstances, but they don't work for sometimes essential service delivery. Toll bridges are great public-private partnerships, and they're not allowed in Montana. You don't do a public-private partnership for a bridge. You don't do it very often for a water or wastewater system. So the mechanism that's been proposed, I'm not sure fits with the environment here in Montana.
That meeting of the Association of Montana Counties continues through Thursday here in Billings.